Hello, chat room. Good afternoon, evening, maybe morning, depending on where you are, you know. Southeast Asia, let's go. Australia, let's go. Welcome to another edition of the Super Metroid Map Rando Tournament. I'm Solski. I brought friend Andy with me. Andy, say hello.
Hey, it's me. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
It's also still morning in California, by the way.
Yeah, I said good morning. I said good morning, evening. I didn't say like good morning, good evening, good night. I think we get copyright struck, but I think I covered all the bases. So.
All right, Eddie's back just in time for the race to start. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. So, yeah, let's talk a little bit about the matchup here. So, yeah, Eddie Oats, two huge names in Super Metroid. Well, I mean, like, Oats is, Eddie's kind of, you know, along for the ride, but, you know, we'll talk a little bit about the matchup. So, we're in one of the loser, I think it's the semis for losers.
I'm
you know,
about
Eddie,
to pull it up.
Yeah, Eddie lost to Zeb, big shocker there, and Oats did lose to Nevdi as well. So that's how they're, you know, they're kind of meeting up now. It's kind of like the spaghetti, you know, from what was it, Lady and the Tramp?
This is
Zeb and
losers
Nevdi.
quarterfinals.
He just cuts me off, Chad.
Yep.
It's quarterfinals, really? It's not semis.
Yep. Not semis. Semis. Winner of Eddie and Oats plays Aussie.
They're touching too
semis.
soon, man. Like this is not what you want. Like this is too soon. Losers quarters. Yeah, like they're both in the losers bracket, so losers in the match loses. Winner keeps going. I don't know how Oats personally loses to an Australian though. I mean, they got a debuff for being Australian. Like, you know, you got the Sydney funnel web that can come down at you any minute and take you out. I just don't get it. And then don't get me started on Eddie. Mr. Rando King himself can't even, you know, stand the winners, you know. Anyways, we're starting. Both are going left. I hate this move. Andy, elaborate.
Everybody goes left.
I don't go left.
Get with the time, Solski.
Chat. I don't because I'm not in the tournament anymore.
This is a best of 3, as the rest of the tournament has been. So this will not be the only game we'll be seeing today.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. They have them all scheduled back to back to back. So if we do go a game 3, there will be all 3 games of the set happening right now. So both runners going the correct way now and right. We're gonna run into ship power bombs here for first.
I love shooting these alligators 10 times with P shots.
This is so fun.
Let me tell you.
Just deboost off them. It's easy. Oh, we see an ice beam.
Oh yeah. They don't do like 50 damage with no suits on.
Is it bad? I knew that was ice beam just by like the lizard. I didn't actually see the eye or the blue. I just saw the lizard and knew exactly what it was. I'm kind of Super Metroid build now, guys. So
yeah.
We have wrecked ship main here. It's kind of awkward. We know we can't go left yet through.
Ooh. Phantoon right here, baby.
Oh, maybe. No, you should have went through the caution door. That was totally Phantoon.
Yeah, definitely. Caution, boss is approaching.
Yeah. I think that caution is going to be, yeah, it's going to be the fly room. Oh, we got majors everywhere. We got raid, I believe.
So, easy major across the caution tape. We got the yoink room. We also got early crade possibility locking a major. Who doesn't love a 5 supers only crade, let me tell you.
Andy doesn't love the 5 supers only crade. Andy's like, where's my missiles to set up? And I'm just over here like, yeah, this is free. All right, both runners getting speed over here, so that's going to open up that post Phantoon hallway in the ship. They also got top right of ship now opening criteria, so probably going to skedaddle from here for now. Oats does, and Eddie also getting through the yoink room as well. You know, unnamed individuals try to call that Solski's room. I will not elaborate further. Yeah, going back to criteria here. Eddie's gonna try and scout that gray warehouse room. Does see a super door, cannot go further. Oats is gonna do the play to go back to ship here. He's got his options. Looks like he's gonna go top right of ship here. So like no morph yet, right? So you can't get the item at post Phantoon. So I can kind of see why you'd want to go right here.
Yeah, going post Phantoon, you also can't get back yet.
Yeah, you can. Just believe.
Just believe.
Yeah, so Super Metroid Map Rando is governed by a specific list of available tech, if you will, to really kind of guide the runners to say, okay, this is what's in logic, this is what's not in logic, and also for the filter. So you see a morph ball over here on the right side.
I was wondering where you were going with Map Rando is governed by. Big logic's taken over.
Big logic. Oh, we see a map at top left. Okay, so that's kind of... Okay, so there's a play there then, right? Like, you could always maybe try and just short charge and break the blocks here. I guess they only have 99 energy, right? Oh, we see morph bombs. Never mind. Yep, they're going back top. They're going back top left.
Yep.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe go for the map early, but
Yeah, I think you just go back right here.
oh yeah, 100%. Because with that ice beam, you could get back, but like it's slow, and it just kind of seems obvious now with bombs here. I don't know. For you, do you feel like the early game's kind of obvious most of the time, or is it like?
I think the early game is like depending on the item layout, right? Like with this, with speed ice morph early, it definitely makes the early game a little more like it's not necessarily super streamlined, right?
Right.
The early game is probably like where the most time loss can happen if you don't play it. Like if one person plays it well and one person doesn't, that's just like a huge time loss. Where if you get like streamlined into like screw, space, morph and stuff like that without like too many other options, then it's not too bad.
Oh, Phantoon!
Phantoon, no ammo yet. 5 minutes and no ammo at all is kind of crazy.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna jump in there because I agree. Like, I feel like the starts are easier because you can just go by the principle of, okay, I got this item. What does it unlock that scene? Because the fill would normally try to push you towards that kind of stuff. Whereas here you don't have ammo, so now you're like kind of leaving a lot of doors and you're kind of splintering a lot of paths that you'd normally be able to check out. So, kind of sucks for them, not gonna lie.
Yeah, there is that hollow dots, in Wreck Ship Shaft with the bomb that they can get now. So that could be first super, first power bomb. There's a chance it's like the first filler E-tank as well.
Gotcha. Yeah, what's this gonna go, or sorry, Eddie's gonna go exploring here. Gonna not get killed by that crab.
I think at this point, Eddie's just like, I'm gonna explore this direction until I get stuck and then reset back to ship.
I think that's smart to do, honestly. Just because you're already here, right? So, oh yeah, you're stuck there. Yeah, he doesn't like it. He can go down, but he's like, nah, I'm not going to.
Yeah. So at that point, that's like only a benefit, right? Like if it right. pays off, it pays off, and you have ice, you can get back up crab shaft even if it sucks. But you know,
did we see Oats go this door? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. LOL.
I'm honestly really surprised that they didn't beeline back to this hollow dot.
Yeah, because it's probably it's supers. There we go.
Just because like you got speed, you got morph, and ice, and so like bomb was like the next progression thing. And bomb opened up this check, so like I feel like naturally you should probably just come back here for super.
Here we go for super crate.
All right.
So
Oats
this is
cannot miss.
Yeah. So crate does not drop supers, or if they do, it's incredibly light on the ammo. I can't remember if Map Rando included it now to drop, but basically, yeah, don't miss or basically reset. 1, 2.
All right.
Oh, okay. You know, he turned. He's like not.
All right, so this is where things get spooky. This first mouth opening by Kraid is just kind of like random. It happens eventually, but it's not based on when you shoot Kraid like it is normally.
Yeah. He's being like really cautious and picking a spot.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like, nah, not this one.
And so at this point, you also have to be really careful that you don't get Matumboed, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So Oats handled that pretty well. Eddie coming in with 5 supers, has 1 to spare.
Huge. Charge beam early. Both runners are going to love seeing that. That's just a really nasty item. You don't want to see early, and yeah, I guess with that charge beam, they're just now gonna go and kill Ridley. You know.
Yep. A nice fight by Eddie, getting the no stand up with just four supers.
Yeah.
You know, these Super Metroid runners are usually extremely set in their ways. If conditions aren't perfect, they just lose it, right? But you know, Eddie keeping his composure there.
Yeah, I'd say Eddie being more prolific with randos. He's more used to a lot of those edge cases, right? So kind of his killer for running. And, you know, it's he's big any percent brain, right? He's improved greatly in rando though. I will say that. Like I remember when you're like, "Hey, you think Oats will do this tournament?" And you're like, "No, bro. Oats sucks at rando." And it's like, "Okay, JKLOL." And like, look, our boy has now become a man, personally, right? Like,
yeah,
it's so much better right now. He gets the logic. His copium levels are high, which I appreciate. And oh, we see Eddie with the
all right, so
super.
So that is pretty close to being in logic. If not, you might need a little bit more health in hard for Phantoon. I don't know if it'll expect you to go in no suits with no tanks.
I don't think it does. This is usually a filler E-tank though. Still
5 supers is enough ammo to kill Phantoon, and we have bombs to get that item afterwards. So that could be...
Yeah.
Oh, we do have charge as well.
We do have charge, like pseudo through the flames and everything. You can always use it for damage too, but I mean, charge ice, like you really don't want to go into that scenario. So we do see East Cack Alley. Oats is saying, "Nah, brah, he's out of here." I think every sane person would do the same. We got a Spazer's ball on the side.
Yep. We have seen two of the really bad water rooms to traverse as well.
Yeah.
We saw East Ocean and then East Cack Alley there. So like knowing where those are already is really, really nice.
Yep.
In terms of like thinking about like once you get to the mid game and you're starting to think about like skipping gravity or, you know, what items you might need to actually finish. It's really nice to know where those rooms are this early.
Aussie pointing out there's now a boss logic calculator on the dev site. I have Twitch chat personally, Aussie. That's where I go to all my help for racing. You won't believe what these guys know, all right? Like, I'm just doing a race. I'm like, hey, guys, where's Oatsngoats at? And then they just, like, tell me, right? All right, so they're kind of still trying to figure out what to do with this one. They did just get those supers. The options and criteria aren't really working. You know, they could maybe go to Meridia and kind of peek that a little bit better because Turian's options are not looking great. I think that's actually where they're going to need to go next at this point. But Oats is, he's going to commit here. For better or worse with this early-ass Phantoon fight.
Dude, coming into Phantoon's fight with 49 health is a little spooky.
Yeah, this is... Oh, and Eddie's going into... This is like day one of the pilot. Like, casting and filming, right? Like, this is...
Ooh.
And Oats is already dead.
Yep. I mean, so like Phantoon...
You have speed on too, yeah.
Phantoon just does a lot of damage with no suits, so...
It really sucks having speed on for that fight too, without high jump, because then, like, if you don't jump correctly, you're, like, just toast. And Eddie is so close to dying there, but he manages to abuse his iframes nicely there.
Yeah, pretty much everything does 40 damage in a Phantoon fight with no suits, so...
Oh, and there we go. Yeah, he's gone too. Honestly, it's not surprising. I would have been really impressed if either of them could have pulled that off.
Yeah.
You know, the safe way to handle that is just like super him and then just put up with the time penalty. But that's, you know, we only have 3 hours here, guys, right? Like they understand this, so like there ain't no way. And yeah, look at the free play here. Just going to Meridia.
Yeah.
I would be 30 minutes ahead of these guys. You know, no disrespect, but I think I'd be cooking them, Andy.
Yeah. Yeah, cooking by the... I forgot to think about how I get back through Batoon hallway.
You know what?
Get my morph bombs.
it's the old adage of you'd rather be lucky than good.
Yep. Ignorance is bliss, baby.
You know how many matches I win that way? Look, our first missiles now. They can go back and kill Phantoon. That's good. Perfect. They got 2 E-tanks too. Like they're set. Like he's probably going right back. Oats finding grappling beam here in criteria, by the way.
Grapple's nice to have,
Yep.
except that also you go like, oh crap, now we got all these water rooms that I can get through without a suit.
Eddie has to do a 3-tap here to be able to properly get through this. Oh, you can mock wall this? Oh,
nice.
Sick. I didn't know you can do this. Okay.
Huge brain from Eddie.
Huge. I think 98% of the people learned something new today, and the other 2% were lying, so... that was sick. Yeah, that was real sick.
Yeah, definitely going back for Phantoon now. 5 missiles makes it so much easier. The 2 tanks also helps a lot, but just being able to get Phantoon off of the screen and onto the next cycle is a huge help.
For sure. Okay, so I believe this was Spazer here.
Yeah,
that
this was
going
Spazer.
back for, and then, again, Phantoon should be right around the corner at this point now.
Yep.
Oats is going to go follow in Eddie's tracks right now, is going to head to Meridia and run into that big pink with 9,000 E-tanks and the missiles of death.
Yeah, I imagine Oats will probably just be coming straight back as well.
Maybe. I need to see another map to see where that map is in Meridian. I could see a blade.
Well, there's a lot of power bomb doors here.
Yeah, and you have, but there's not really much left in criteria though, even with the map. So you get the information, right? Like I think that's the important thing.
Yeah.
But me, I'd probably go a little bit deeper in Meridian. I don't know. I would have to see the doors and everything. Yeah, so the map's over that way. Okay, so it's over to the left. Oats is going to elect to check these doors, which I think is correct. Honestly, I think either place. I think either place.
All right, decent fight so far from Eddie.
Yeah. Like just much easier with missiles. You can also like leave missiles on the ground, so to speak, to kind of always make sure that they drop his farms, as we do see Eddie being Phantoon.
Honestly, a 3-round Phantoon with 5 missiles is...
That is...
You'll take that every time.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, when you have low ammo like that, it's really important. Like, you want to keep yourself at 4 missiles before Phantoon opens his eye. Because with 5 missiles, you won't get any missile drops from the flames. So it's like a really interesting... You know, you have to be extremely aware of your ammo pretty much the whole fight.
Okay, so we have clairvoyance now. What's happening? That looks really awful.
We have
really bad.
Okay, so with ice and grapple, you might be able to get up Main Street, or not Main Street, Mount Everest, because you could climb the crab. It's just like one crab climb,
yeah,
and then grapple gets you the rest of the way, right?
It might actually want you to do that. I don't think you can grab jump it with just speed. I think you need high jump as well.
Well, it was crab shaft into Mount Everest.
So right. I'm just saying to get
no
through crab shaft faster. You can grab jump it.
You can do it with just speed. Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember. There's like one case that you can't, but
yeah, it just takes a specific distance because of how stupid speed and jump height is.
You Mr. Fancy over here. Oats just breaking the speed blocks. He's like, nah. Sees the power
immediate punish.
God.
I personally prefer hitting down to store the spark right at the edge, so you take echoes down through. No fancy midair morph, unmorph to keep blue.
I have definitely not seen you fail that like 3,000 times, and then getting it, and you're like, let's go. Okay, so Oats is, yeah, so I guess he might not know about that mock ball. He's just gonna freeze the boils instead, which is fine. I mean, this is what I would do, 9,000%. Like, Eddie is getting his grapple too. It's a little too low. So this is where it sucks, because he's gonna go in the sand now. And, yeah, so he's gonna jump back up, if you're lucky. Like
oh my god, he barely made that.
It's a tight ledge grab.
It's tight.
Yeah, that could have got nasty. Like, if you got really bad RNG from the foil, like, it should jump high left. But if you miss it there, I mean, Brother, you might as well like reset. You know what I mean? Like,
Ooh, there is a
it's gonna be pretty
major
bad.
in Wreck Ship right side super room as well. So killing that Phantoon probably lead to something good.
I'm gonna guess high jump. It's gonna be my guess here.
I'm gonna guess gravity.
It could be spring ball too. Screw attack.
No, neither.
Didn't we see? No, maybe we didn't. Well, we did see Mickey Mouse. I don't think there was anything there.
There was a major at Mickey Mouse. Actually.
Oh no, there was a no. It wasn't Mickey Mouse. There was Three Musketeers. There was a major, I think, right?
Maybe. There was definitely a major at Mickey Mouse.
You know, screw attack. I'm there. Like, I think 2E tanks screw attack. It's pretty free for it. But I would have to see. Aussie, when's like the auto map tracker that you just like you map once and then your tracker just shows you the map?
Automatically post a screenshot on your computer.
It's like screenshot saved. Okay, yeah, it was Mickey Mouse had that major. You're right.
I'm always right, Solsky. Come on.
No, you're not, Andy. I thought I saw Three Musketeers as well, but maybe I'm just hoping at this point. I don't know. We do see spring ball here, okay. So that's really nice.
So now I think the objective is crime clap.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, Mr. Always Right. Just yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Not everyone could be a linguistical mastermind. You know what I mean, chat.
Yeah. I don't know if he chose not to spark because he realized he only had 138 health, or if he just flubbed it. He's going down.
Maybe farming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there heat rooms coming up?
It's water rooms. It's Mount
yeah,
Everest
but past
at the top.
past the water rooms. Was there?
No. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, it's going through his Phantoon. I don't want to lose too much focus. And he gets it done.
Oh, we're killing Croc. Oh, is Croc a hollow dot? So this might be first PBs.
Yeah, maybe. You know, that's a good bet, honestly. You do have charge, Spazer Ice, so the ammo situation's pretty ass, but they could just always charge it and then farm the meatballs after if they need to. Who's counting my swears? That's barely a swear. That's like PG-13 territory.
Ooh,
hey, I was told I'm allowed one F-bomb, chat, and I'm gonna use it, right?
No spike suit from Eddie. I'm kind of disappointed.
I think he is too. He looks kind of stressed right now. He's like, oh man, the sparks, spike suit sparks.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty rough opening so far. Honestly, it's been a lot of like kind of rough decisions to be made.
Chat's saying Oats looked a big shot with that map reveal. I mean, if you think that's bad, watch him when someone beats him. It's even better. I can't tell if he's chewing gum right now or he's thinking about the logic. He's just like expressing it. No, he's chewing gum.
She's chewing gum, dude.
You think it's like Big League Chew? I mean, he's going to town on that thing right now. Like, I can't tell if he's mewing or if he's like, he's just got the strongest chew going on right now. It's quite impressive, honestly.
I bet he's like a 5 pieces of juicy fruit chewer a day.
Now, is that all?
Because you know no. The flavor runs out so fast that you gotta change those bad boys out like every 10 minutes.
That's why they sell them in like the 60 packs, right? Like when you like they're like $1.99, you get like 60. You're like, wow, that's a real big steal. And then you realize that like the economy of like just, you know, the chew to piece ratio is not that great. You're kind of getting scanned a little, right? Yeah. Oats is going to go towards this major here, which was screw attack as well.
Yep. Yeah, honestly, both of Eddie and Oats probably both feel pretty bad about this start. They've both been, like, spending a lot of time looking at this map. They both, you know, don't have too much to show for it yet at the 25-minute mark almost. So I imagine both of them, you know, probably feel a little behind.
This is the most relaxed I've ever seen Eddie. I just want to point that out. Is he always like this? Chat, confirm. Is he always like this in like tournament play? Does he just like?
Oh yeah, dude. He's just a statue on the cam, always.
Jeez. You think he's like? Maybe I shouldn't have given Soulseed that TNT. Like, I just don't know what's going through his head right now. He's like, he'd be like the worst poker player to play against, I think. Like if he, like, say we all went to an event together and we're like, yeah, let's play poker. I feel like I would not want to go heads up with him. Because he would just do this to me and I'd just be like, could you please just like breathe? That'd be great.
All right, getting across full halfy room is a little scary. It's not like too bad, but if you like accidentally quick drop in the sand, it's game over, pretty much. Eddie handling it quite nicely though.
Penguini saying Eddie used to play poker for a living. I think this is like a now lunch and learn, right? Like I did not know that about Eddie. Did you?
I did not.
Oh, we got the sponge bath bomb jump. I love this deck.
Yep.
I get that bomb just underneath the water.
Rarely seen in map rando.
Yeah. It's like an SMZ classic. SMZ3 classic, sorry. You do that every seed, but like in map rando, like this is really going into the bag of tricks. That's pretty sick. Okay, Oats is up here as well. He's trying to figure things out. He's like, I don't know what to do right now, right? Like,
well, he actually went up to Main Street. Eddie did not, right? Or Main Street, Everest.
Peeps?
First Peeps is real nice.
That's a really bad spot for them.
Yeah.
Like, looking at this map overall, like, that's amazing for Eddie if there's like not another P-pack kicking around here. I would argue chances low of that. That's probably the only available P-pack, but we'll see. But yeah, it's a really nice find for Eddie.
Ooh, nice first try green gate from Oats.
Huge. We're gonna see the major here. What do we got?
Ooh, nice Varia.
Yeah, there's that tomato, guys. I say Varia and Andy says Varia, and I just don't have the heart to break it to him that he's wrong.
All right, chat poll. Which one of us is correct? Yes,
yeah,
type it out in chat the way you say it. Thanks.
Yeah, this is where chat just says Varia. Varia, say it properly. Varia. No, it's Varia. Ah. It's like that shout. You know the one. God, I just made some 30-year-old dude's day with that reference. I know that one. All right, so Oats is gonna go for the other major here. I think this is 2 of 3. You know, if you can just scoop all these majors and then get the power bombs, maybe advantage Oats at this point, I think. Eddie just got plasma. He just wished it into reality.
Yep.
Did you catch that?
Yes, that was down in Torian.
I need a beer. Beer about.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, I suppose. Yes, this is race number 1 of the day. We're doing 3 races back to back if necessary.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. All right, Eddie finally going up to Mount Everest. He's trying, anyways. Oat's taking a nice long look at the map, trying to figure out what his next move is. Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised it took Eddie so long to come back up this way. With the 2 majors that are pretty free up here.
I am too, yeah.
It just took a long time.
This is gonna be supposed to be, right?
Yep.
It's the clown door, though. Okay, he did the stuff. All right. Yeah, I always call that one like the clown door because then like a lot of people they either don't like it's blind door and they don't know, or they forget and then they just fall through the opening there.
Oh, Eddie with the power bomb gets this other major up here.
Oh,
actually, this could be huge.
Yeah, this is huge.
This could be huge.
Okay.
High jump boots is really nice.
That's massive. Yeah, like in grand scheme of things, it's not really required for most of the seed now at this point for what they have, but just from like a speed perspective, that's like amazing to find, especially this early.
Yep, like even in like just in water rooms without gravity, high jump boots is going to save you a ton of time. Either like waiting for the crabs to be in like a more precise spot to climb up.
Oh, actually, Derp's calling it out. Yeah, he's gonna get this right after because he has accessibility to it by killing.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's a great call out. It's the rare chat W. I'm impressed.
So yeah, not as big as expected, but still. Oh, it's still with no power bombs. He's really got to hope that he finds some other power bomb pack somewhere.
Yeah. And you know, having his Varia, however you want to say it.
Varia. How about that?
We're not going there. That's like the California king of like how you say Varia, and I just don't want it. Thank you.
You could also Varia, like Mariah.
Does anyone want to commentate? Varia like Mariah.
Alright, nice full beam from Eddie. So, at this point, Eddie's like, am I in go mode?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
You know, easy Ridley kill, pretty easy mother. I think he actually does need a couple more ammos to get through Mother Brain 1.
Okay, so, like, let's go through the list here. We've seen... Oh, so yeah, there's West CAC leading to Norfair, but there was another route, it looks like. Or East CAC, sorry. Like, that's the only thing I can think of, right? But even then, they can still get around it with what they have.
Yeah.
I know both runners can do it, so...
Yeah, Eddie maybe a little more so than Oats, proficient at the extremely dumb stuff, but Oats is, you know...
He's done it,
Oats
yeah.
also does really dumb, insane map randos from time to time, yeah. So... Both runners should be able to just beat the game pretty soon. Oats does need power bombs still. That's the only problem.
Yeah, so Oats is already going for it. He's like, yeah, see you later. Does not, like you called out, have those power bombs yet. So we could very well find power bombs in Norfair, but the logic tries to guard against that kind of break from happening. So it'll be interesting to see how this all kind of works out as we see a tube immediately. So Andy, you remember that seed where oh my god, dude. Oh no, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna die like immediately.
Yeah.
was like, no, you don't have grab. You remember that one scene where like 5 of us clipped through the tube there looking for power bombs? And
Yeah,
there's like
and we spent like
17
15
hollows,
minutes.
and they're all supers. Yeah, that's pretty much what would happen there. Like the logic's quite sharp in the sense that it'll like say, no, I'm not putting anything there. Like we know you can do this, but we're not going to put anything there. But he is going to go pretty much almost directly to these power bombs at this point. So
yeah, there's a major right next to them as well.
Right.
So like, there's really no reason not to.
Honestly, he's right by Ridley. You know, Eddie's going for it too. It looks like he might be going for Ridley as well here at this point. I think that's smart without finding Mother Brain yet. So
Eddie just found Mother Brain in Meridia, but the map was power bomb locked. It was from the escape room that Oats got locked in with the power bomb door.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and there was one major like way left of Meridia, and that's it. Just Mother Brain and that one major. So Eddie's got a nice info advantage right now.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for him. I mean, like, Oats isn't out of this yet, but you have to say the lead's at this point in Eddie's favor. Again, just having those power bombs early is nice. Didn't have to kill Spo. That's just a nice, like, sizable time advantage there. Is not gonna go for Ridley yet. Is gonna go for this Brin entrance.
So with him knowing where Mother Brain is in Meridia, he knows that he has to come all the way back to Criteria.
Yep.
So there's really not a reason. Like you hope you spike gravity before then. That way you don't need to like lose time coming out of Ridley, right?
Exactly. And this map looks sick. Like it's pretty close for Rid starts. So that's kind of nice.
There was another power bomb there also, so that could be Oats's first power bomb pack potentially. I don't think Eddie needed a power bomb to get here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah, we're already at the map here. We've already killed Phantoon, so we know this. It's right facing door anyways, but we'll be covered. And we're gonna look at this map, and we see absolutely nothing but a major.
One major pretty far away.
Yeah, go get your gravity and or space jump. It's a 50-50.
And then we have Wreck Ship entrance here as well.
Is he going for it?
No, he's going straight to Wreck Ship.
Yeah.
That map is far away. So at this point, Eddie's like, just let me stumble into my good pal Dragon and get me out of here.
Do they see X-ray? Chat, there ain't no way. The game places the major that far away, and it's gonna be useless like X-ray. It's never happened to anyone ever.
All right, so Oats finally making his way down here. Gonna get his first power bomb pack and plasmers. Easy peasy.
What's a plasmers?
What's a plasmers? I don't know, dude. Emmett is giving me brain rot.
Are you Emmett brain? Yeah. That's a yikes, bro. Man. Now I understand how you stay on the power rankings for so long.
Ooh, there's gravity. All right.
Eddie's like, wow.
So gravity just, Eddie a little surprised that gravity was just in the path.
That is a sick free gravity, yeah.
So yeah, we went from like an extremely rough first 25-30 minutes of this seed to easy baby mode resident sleeper at the 35-minute mark. That's how map random goes sometimes.
So now we gotta entertain them for like 20 minutes.
It won't be that long. Dragon's gonna be right here. See? Right there.
Yeah.
This is looking pretty bad for Oats. The decision by Eddie to not go up to main or go up crab shafts and go down and chase this major and just getting power bombs right next to it ended up being
look at this hot
huge.
dog over here with the UWJ just to get over there.
Hot dog. Yeah, killing Ridley here makes absolute sense for Oats, because Oats just doesn't know where Mother Brain is.
Yeah.
So like, there's no reason for Oats to leave Ridley behind here.
Kind of a boring fight, to be honest. Even though they are only on Varia 2 tanks, but like full beam, 15 supers, full kit.
Oats could probably do this in his sleep.
Yeah, with screw attack
He's
too. Yeah. Well, I don't know about sleep. I saw him die 6 times with Ridley a couple days ago. Don't say anything about that. It was only like 3 tanks, 2 reserves, and like 10 supers, but
no Varia.
Yeah, no Varia, no suits. Yeah, it was free though. Like I just don't understand what took so long, man.
Meanwhile, Solski's rolling into Ridley with like 7 tanks, Varia, full beam combo. Like, dude, what's
How do you think
wrong,
I win so many
Oats?
of these races? These guys are like, yeah, you know, I think I just got to go for Ridley here, and then they die like 5 times, and I just like full kit it and see ya. All right, we're gonna see a double spring ball jump here from Oats, but he has to, yeah.
So you can actually just barely do this with 1 spring ball jump if you freeze the fish at its lowest point. You can barely make it, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
It might take like 3 laps of the fish going back for it to be low enough, since the fish like slowly loses height over time, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
but it is doable without a double spring ball jump.
When it comes to that, I'm just like, I don't trust that, because that fish is like, it's like voodoo magic to get that thing in the proper position, and I just don't. I completely disagree that it's possible.
We don't know where Dragon is, but we have every map except for Norfair, so just by process of elimination, Eddie knows that Dre's in Norfair. So this could, like, if Oats ends up skipping Bryn somehow, could be pretty close, actually. Oats might be in the lead. But he's in Bryn right now, so it's not looking great. Oats really needed to just kind of go, like, he needed to pick Norfair Meridia with his newly found power bomb instead of Bryn. Because with Bryn being here, Oats is going to be very tempted to go to Wreck Ship, and we already know that, like, it has gravity, and that's cool, but there's no boss there.
Yeah, I think it's, for him right now, where he's at, I think that's 100% the right play, too.
Yes.
I don't see a world in where you, like, change your mind, you're like, yeah, I'm just going to go halfway across the world to the other area of the map now.
Oh,
right? So,
wait.
Huh? Oh, okay, he's gonna. Oh, this is really smart.
He's saving and then going to Wreck Ship.
This is really smart, because now he's like hedging his bet. So if Wreck Ship ends up being bad, he can just reset, and now he's back at Victoria, basically. So that's a really nice heads up play.
Unfortunately, Oats is gonna walk into Gravity Suit and have to just like ponder if he wants to keep it or reset the save.
That's well, yeah, that's hindsight, but like I'm
right,
just gonna call out the play is huge.
Yes.
His heart's in the right place, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, with Eddie already back at the ship, Eddie is in command of this game 1.
I just think with knowing like Cack Alley's coming up too, I think like he probably keeps it, but we'll see. It is quite a bit of distance to kind of run through. I don't think, looked like he was going. Okay. I was wondering if he was going to commit to the left side, but yeah. So yeah, kind of huge game 1 going on right now. So this is Eddie Oats best of 3 map rando tournament. I'm gonna leave it awkwardly there.
Yeah, this is top 6. Winner advances to top 4 to race Aussie in losers semifinals.
Yeah, and then the loser loses, and the winner keeps losing, as is tradition.
Yep. And then the winner's final match is actually this evening, a couple hours after this set ends.
I think Oats was over there, like, he worded something out loud, and I think it was cursing hitboxes. I'm not quite sure. yeah, he is gonna get the gravity here, make his way over to the map. Eddie's in cruise control now. He's gonna hit up this map station here in Norfair, and we are gonna find out where Dre is. And it's
right there.
Yeah, it's right there. That's like when you're like in a new town, you're like, hey, mister, you know where this restaurant is? And it's like literally like 2 doors down. I didn't want to say 3 doors down because again, don't know about the copyright strikes, so. You can never be too careful these days, man. Like, you got DJs like claiming like samples of retro songs. I don't even want to breathe on like some IPs, you know. Never be too careful, Chad.
So yeah, Oat's not happy about that wreck ship map, deciding to keep the gravity suit though. You know, pretty no-brain decision, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
You know that there's some pretty rough water rooms coming up. And it's not the right to left traversal of East Cack Alley that is tough. It's the left to right traversal getting back out. That's really bad.
It can get very time consuming if you fail it even a couple times. So I think that it covers you. It's nice insurance, and I feel like you have to traverse through a bunch of rooms anyways that have water even without Cack Alley still coming up. So yeah. Yeah, Dre's done. Eddie is going to race on over to Mother Brain here. All 4 bosses have been defeated, so yeah, Mother Brain is now available.
Getting a nice missile pack here.
Yep. It's actually pretty heads up.
Yeah, 15.5 is enough ammo, but like, you know, a quick missile pack that's basically in route. You know, Eddie basically doesn't have to worry about the turrets blocking any missiles anymore. Yeah, it's actually really, like, every area was blocked by power bombs, and Oats went and checked all these areas early and just, like, couldn't do anything in them. Since he found those power bombs really late.
Hey, you remember how I was talking about, like, I don't know, was the tube in Bryn?
No, the tube was in Norfair. It was.
Oh, was it Norfair?
It was blocking Dragon.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, never mind. I was gonna have like this really like galaxy brain like kind of take of the seed, but I'm just gonna go sip my beer. Chad, it's really hard to keep up with these, especially with like the higher skilled runners like this, and they're kind of going full sweat mode on us. Like it's really rough to kind of keep up with what's going on. So
that's why there's 2 commentators, everybody.
Yeah, Andy is the good one, and I'm just banter. Editing through the Zeb skip here is going to be able to damage down Mother Brain. Now, Mother Brain does take double damage in map rando to super, so that's a really good thing for scenarios where runners might not have charge, but it's also great still to kind of get through Mother Brain 1 because it's like 3 supers, like 8 missiles, and she toast. I'm waiting for the 5 corrections on the missile count, by the way, in chat. It's coming, trust me.
I think it's 18-3.
See? Andy's not chat.
Yep, it's me. I'm chat. Hello.
Yes. Technically, I guess you are. Yeah, see, there's the 18-3 too.
Yes, the double damage for supers also applies to Mother Brain 1.
I always forget about the glass damage. Yeah, Mother Brain dead. There's no phase 3 in map rando. It's like, yeah, that's kind of pointless. We're just gonna send you straight to the escape sequence. And yeah, now they just gotta find their way back to ship and criteria.
Oates, meanwhile, is like, all right, Dragon is here. No Mother Brain, so I know Mother Brain's in Meridia. Eddie's not done yet, so, like, you know, maybe there's a chance. Little does Oats know. There's also a really short escape timer.
Yeah, it's pretty short. Like, you're already at 13 seconds. The ship's right
Yeah.
here, right? And, yeah.
And GG's to Eddie. Finishing, oh no, I don't have the race room. It's gone.
With a 48-32. Because I'm the guy that does the good job. Andy's like, really, bro? Really?
Why you gotta,
yeah,
why you gotta put me down like that, dude?
I know you're still
going? Yeah. Oh, it's giving a nice smile to the chat.
Yep.
You know, just better luck next time.
I think he's just thinking about like what he needs to write down for his monologue afterwards to say, okay, well, why did you go here? God. You probably have the same opinion, but I love me and Oates post game.
Oh, dude, the Oates post game. Honestly, the best part about the new Twitch feature, where you can knock on your favorite streamer to collab with them, has been our post-race knocks on the stream doors to yell at each other about how bad the seed was and how we should have won if the other players didn't get lucky, you know.
Yeah, that's the calling it out. This is where he was like a pit boss alpha and just told Oates, you can't, no, you got to stop here, dude.
All right, so Oates is forfeiting here. You know, we are on a slightly tight schedule, so you know,
yeah,
I mean,
thanks, Mega Man X, appreciate that.
You know, having 1 hour time slot for these, you know, is a little tight. But you know, Oates finish time doesn't really matter. You know, you don't get less of a loss if you don't lose by much, right? So, they're probably just gonna, you know, take a couple minute break, jump right into the next one. Is it just me, or does Eddie always look like he just woke up and rolled out of bed?
Yes.
It's part of like his headphone hair. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Eddie.
The man has yelled at me for racing too early when it's like 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and I'm like, huh? Like, it's almost like 11. Like, yeah, but it's like I'm Central. I'm like, okay, so, like, God. Yeah, we're gonna be going in race 2 shortly, guys. So enjoy.
Yep, it'll be starting up in about 2 minutes.
Yep, enjoy the breather from us, especially Andy. BRB.
Yeah, you know, now's a good opportunity. You know, we're gonna be in for another hour-ish of high-intensity, octane gameplay. So, you know, take this chance, get up, get a water, get a little stretch, go touch some grass outside real quick. Lord knows I need it. Grass. It's actually really nice here this week. It's like low 70s and it's breezy. I've had my windows open and the AC off for the last couple days. Oh, 26% is actually a pretty low collection rate for a map right now. That's pretty sick. But yeah, so Eddie leading 1-0. It is a best of 3. Oates in a must-win game 2 to force the game 3 right after. All right, looks like we got seed number 2 ready to go. Race starting up soon. All right, chat. What do you guys think the starting major is going to be this seed? I'm thinking we're getting a space jump start since we didn't even see it this last seed.
My starting major, chat, is shrimp chips.
Excuse me? Did you say shrimp? Like?
Yeah, shrimp chips. They're called shrimp chips. It's like garlic and onion flavoring. Wait, with garlic and butter.
So like shrimp chips, but without the shrimp.
Yeah, it tastes like shrimp. Like literally, you put this chip in your mouth. It's like, wow, that's like
weird.
shrimp. That's great though.
So I just got back from a charity event last weekend.
You know,
and the guys who run production, whenever they go to whatever state the charity event's in, they always go to the store and find the weirdest bag of flavored chips and try it. And the flavor of choice last weekend was I think it was Lay's IHOP branded Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity pancake potato chips.
Yeah.
They were god awful.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm bringing KFC dusted Ruffles to SGL, by the way.
All right,
we are. Costco selling those. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go.
We are starting in for game 2 here. Immediately more flocks.
Look at that chat.
Look at me. I'm Solsky. I go team right because I'm a Bieber.
I'm just saying, the stats don't lie. All right, the stats do not lie. What did you just post? What is this?
No, that's a hindsight Henry, dude.
Oh, is it? You're saying that's me right now?
Yep.
First off, I'm 9 times sexier than Phil. All right, we're just gonna get this out of the way. Twice as Canadian, maybe. I don't know Phil that well, so I can't really.
Phil is Canadian, so
I am aware. But yeah, we see BT dumb for both runners here. We are probably going to see a right side. You could go back. No, you can't because you don't have more for speed. So yeah.
Yep. Right, so you're just going top right landing site with the space jump that we all called in chat before this race started. And an easy peasy lemon squeezy morph.
I say forget this and go back. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to Indiana Jones for probably a major.
Maybe supers are power bombs, yeah. 100%.
I'm gonna guess morph bombs because it's slow. Morph bombs to go top left landing site. Ooh, nice little swaggy D-boost there. That was kind of slick. Wow, look at me! It's like I made top 8 or something.
Did you?
I did, actually.
Wasn't even noticeable.
Yeah. Hey, I made Aussie sweat a little. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Aussie went into game 1 like, this Andy kid, who let this Zelda player in here, alright? And then I only lost by like 20 seconds.
I'm sure like
Aussie's like,
the back of his neck like once, like, I guess I can do this maneuver against Andy and just like win anyways.
Ooh, another early Spazer, everyone's favorite beam. Yeah, Aussie did beat me with my own Sprite, so you know.
Okay, I'm bringing a bag of these chips, Andy, because I think you'll like them.
What are they? KFC dust? What?
No, I'm bringing that. I mean the shrimp chips too.
Oh, okay.
Another bag. You'll hate them at first. You'll hate like the first 2, but if you're beering at the same time, which I hope you will, it will be fantastic.
I feel like I'll need to be a couple beers deep before I even try them.
No. It's like 2 sips minimum. All right, and then you're good. It depends on the beer, I guess, too. Like, I think if you're drinking Pabst, you're probably in for a rough ride. But I'm having MTD, and it's going pretty good.
All right, so Oats got locked out of the BTOM hallway. So Oats is taking a slightly more efficient early game route here. So Eddie already like a minute-ish behind. That's for like really like the early game routing is so crucial to like, you know, if you feel like you did it well, you can be a little more conservative with your decisions mid-game.
There's bad news for Eddie as well.
Impressive.
Where'd that come from? Oh, supers?
Ooh, we got supers. I think Eddie's just really looking for a save, honestly.
Really? This early?
I mean, you got no health, dying and getting sent back to the ship. Alright, here we go. Wow, Ridley and Criteria. Never seen that before.
Isn't that the worst? Like
It really is.
I either like it or I really hate it, and 90% of the time I just hate it, because like criteria generally becomes a nexus point for you in a siege, unless you're unlucky, and then it's like this is the start and you have to go to another area, there's no other place, and then you just leave Ridley behind. And it's like, wow, I love this experience.
It's a little spooky for Oats.
Yeah, he's going down the blind one way, yeah.
Well, so you can kind of math out that the way back is going to be through the screw attack shaft.
Yep.
And that's just, you know, a little scary. With only, I guess he got power bombs now, but you know, even just one tank, it is a little spooky to get through that quickly enough. Okay, looks like crab. This terrible crab room also gets you out safely, but you know that's slow.
Oh, look at this! It's kind of free too. Like the lead tank.
Yeah.
By screw attack room. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd be kind of a little dicey.
Oats feeling a little better. Probably, you know, a big ol' sigh of relief. Oh god, Phantoon this way. Alright, so you're taking the long crab exit.
Oh, go do it. Dude,
sigh of relief from Oats getting power bombs like 20 minutes earlier than the last seed.
It's got a chance now, guys.
That's all that holds Oats back. Honestly, it's just power bombs.
I think this is a way more
God.
Sorry.
Oats is just like Oats just need a little sniff of that crab, you know.
Get this guy a Long Island iced tea chat, like, oh my god. Yeah, I was gonna say this one seems a lot more linear to start. Like, there's some options, but it really kind of funnels into the power bombs really. And really just like progression in general, right? Like with the other one, you had some liberty to kind of explore a little bit more. This one just seems to kind of hold your hand a little bit more. I think Andy went to go and get a Long Island iced tea. Okay, he's back.
Nah, we're still here.
It was just Aussie and Andy's ear right now, just saying, Stall Solski, take over the commentary. Alright, both of them making it out through Ice Tutorial, and yeah, let's get the ship first, and Eddie's not too far behind.
So yeah, at this point, there's only one direction left to go in Criteria. So yeah, pretty linear early game. Yeah, this is also like the criteria you weren't hoping for with early Ridley. You want criteria to be like the hub to all the rest of the areas, so there's a good chance you're like naturally coming back. But if all these areas are just like one after the other, you're gonna backtrack for like 15 minutes to come back for Ridley later. So not really what you want to see as a runner here.
Yeah, we are entering a pretty nice hefty nexus point here with the wreck ship main. Do you see the... What do they call that one? The eliminator room? The cleanser, the cleaner room? What is it called again? Cleanser, yeah.
I don't know. It's a Forgotten Highway room.
We'll go with that one. I'm gonna say no to that. That's pretty trivial room to get through. Skill-wise, but it's just very lengthy. We did see a look at plasma, Chozo. I don't... Okay, it's missiles.
It was a missile.
Yeah.
Yep, seeing the beefy side hoppers there, you just bail. Those guys do a lot of damage. With no suits, they do more than one full E-tank.
Thread the needle. It's called thread the needle, but everyone calls it colon cleanser. Is this a plant for Pepto-Bismol? Like I don't get it. Oh, Phantoon map.
Ooh, early Phantoon.
Phantoon is right next door.
All right. Oats also skipped the wreck ship shaft item. I believe it was just a missile pack, but it's kind of a weird skip. Blind.
That said, we do have both runners at Phantoon at the same time, getting different patterns, but not really. Oh, yep.
Oh, there we go.
Eddie getting the mid and Oats getting the slow here. Yeah, just a missile pack is really good right at the moment.
Yes, doesn't really matter after this, but
yeah,
having 10 missiles for Phantoon is most likely gonna be like a 2-round versus 3-round Phantoon.
But Oats handled the farm really well there. You saw how he left a missile pack or two available, and he was grabbing them as he needed them to kind of keep filled up.
Eddie also didn't get enough missile drops for the 2-round Phantoon, so he just killed he ended the second round really early.
And yeah, Oats is gonna kill Phantoon as well. So again, still pretty much dead even. He's kind of showing off there, saying, "Look what I can do." The bomb jumps.
Look what I can do.
Exactly.
Nothing like a Mad TV reference in 2024.
Look what I can do. Ooh, ooh.
Good old Stuart.
Chad, that's like me when I'm like, I wanna stream, and then my wife's like, she's like, no, you can't go. I'm like, she holds onto my arm as I'm trying to go to the basement. She's like, I'm like, don't. God. You can't make that joke anymore though. Anyways,
all right, so it did turn out that Criteria did end up being a little bit of an area hub. So not as small and linear of a Criteria as we thought.
which is better for Ridley being here.
Oh, absolutely. You don't feel
really
so bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's
so
usually when it's like that one way. Exactly. It's
yeah. The big thing with Ridley and Criteria and like relatively linear maps is you need to like be extremely cognizant of like, I need to go turn around and kill Ridley as soon as possible. So you're gonna like try to push the limit on what kind of Ridley you want to do in a race setting, right? So this being the hub, you don't really have to think about pushing Ridley super hard anymore. Maybe give yourself another E-tank or two, or like an extra super pack. Hope you find Varia. But with Ridley and Criteria, you're like almost always just immediately stressing about, you know, Ridley kill requirements.
Interesting to note here, there's a save right there. Eddie's just like, nope. I'm going for what's behind this heat room, which I think was a major. Oh, this is sporty.
All right, it was fine until Eddie failed the wall.
Oh, he almost hit that spectator. Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, that health drop was actually all right.
It wouldn't have mattered, but it was still nice.
So this is a reserve into. Oh God, Eddie almost cut that a little short. Spring ball.
Yeah, that looked really dicey. I was gonna say, I'm shocked there's not a save here, because A, I have all my entrances here. B, if that like goes wrong, I at least have that as backup.
Yeah.
Because like if that's the X-ray, I turf it and probably go to a print room or even Norfair for free.
Yeah, I think Oats is also probably going to go check the major and then reset.
Well, you might need that spring ball though, right? So
yeah, maybe. All right. Well, I think Oats might just die instead. Actually.
So it's interesting to see them all face tank. Cause I normally just he's just
somehow that went worse than Eddie's.
Yeah, that's a yikes, dude.
Yeah, it is a major, so I think Oats is just going straight back. It's also pretty easy to like take a quick glance at the map and see the heated room, but not necessarily like recognize which heated room it is, and that's one of the worst ones to deal with.
Well, we've talked about how majors, like the logic loves to put majors behind rooms, and it's like, yeah, do all these heat rooms before Very as an example. So that can get in your head pretty quick to say, yeah, this could be an area, based on what they have.
Ooh, Oats almost made it to the platform.
Yeah, he's gonna make it.
This one, yeah,
more than enough here.
That one went significantly more smoothly. I would always recognize Bowser's Castle. Yeah.
All right, we see the save being leveraged now by Eddie, being at this nexus point here.
So this is the point where you really do want to take advantage of this save.
Such a nice save.
With so many different areas to pick from, you basically just want to save here and like try to beeline the maps in these areas if possible. That way you can reset back to this this merge point.
Okay, so this is more or less a suicide, unless you run into a farm or other things ready here. But again, we have that save, so you just always do this.
Yep.
Especially since it's on the way to the map. Yeah, you just go for the map here. You just,
so you just pray that map is bottom right, and if it's not, reset and pick a different area.
Yeah, I think when I start playing map rando, I would have saw this and be like, oh, I'm resetting. But no, you learn as you play these, like you always want to try and aggressively just use the, oh my god.
I think this leads right to the map though. So yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah.
For the way you want to play this.
Just don't die to the crab.
Gotta be a little careful.
Yeah. I know what he's doing there, but like, just don't die to the crab. Just throw the super at him. You're resetting anyways. No harm, no foul. You know what? I guess he does have spring ball to get out. So if there's a major nearby,
there's a major right there. So you definitely check that.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was like,
there's no, unless this is gravity or, oh,
he's saying no. Well, maybe he's just gonna go down. Maybe it's just easier.
Maybe.
I don't know about that.
I disagree.
Okay.
With that reset.
Greedy. Is this the game 2 greed we're seeing, Andy? Like we're not even talking map rando at this point. We're talking more strategy for tournament play. Like when you're in best of 3 and you're up 1-0, you kind of have license to be a little more cheeky, I would say. But also like it's like the other school of thought is you just like play really tight. And we both know Eddie pretty well, I'd say at this point. We know he likes to kind of have some of this risk here, especially with majors. So I think it's really too cheeky, but I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong there.
Yeah, I disagree with skipping that major check.
I do too, yeah.
You couldn't get all the way back up crab shafts, but if that major was like high jump boots, ice beam, God forbid gravity suit, right? Nice pause scam from Eddie.
I don't know if it could have been gravity at that point.
I mean, we just don't know where anything else is, right? Exactly,
and that's why I would chase it, right? Like, because you never know, like, because you could have had the other majors to get you back out.
Yep.
And that could have been your way back to the ship is like, hey, gravity lets you come back out.
And like, it doesn't take that long to do, a couple spring ball jumps to get up like to the first part of crab hole. Or crab shaft. So like, I don't know. I really don't like skipping that major check.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know if do we see this major from Eddie as well? That Oats is going for?
No. This is a really, really annoying
yeah, it is.
Jump.
It is.
It's definitely doable. There we go. Oats got the nice turn around the edge. And this is X-Ray. What do we got here for Mr. Oatsngoats? Speed Booster. That's a nice find. Speed Booster, one of the few items that can literally just hard lock the seed in terms of being required. A lot of the speed rooms are just not really traversable without it.
Chat saying grapple is in West Ocean. I'm inclined to believe chat.
Believing chat's a risky play.
I know. I'm gonna trust him this once.
Hope it pays off for you.
Aussie's in chat, so being like part of that conglomerate, I feel more secure with my bet.
Oh yeah, we didn't see this because you have to get through the Three Musketeers stairs.
Oh yeah, that's pretty gross.
Yeah. And like 2 + 2 no suits, you have no room for error here. You can pause abuse. I'm not sure how good Oats is at pause abusing, actually. I know that Eddie is really good, but...
Did Oats not get the major?
No, he did. It was speed.
Oh, yeah.
But he died, so now he doesn't have it.
Yeah, I was gonna say speed no more. This little touches chat. All right, so Eddie now with 2 bosses on Oats 1. Oats is gonna go back and chase his speed here. I want to say this is maybe a bit of an overcommitment from Oats at this point, because this is a really bad major to kind of... Actually, no, he's not going for it anymore. He's going...
No, this is a different area.
I was going to say, please don't go back for speed at this point.
No, like, knowing speed is there is really, really nice for Oats.
It is, but at the second end of it, you're like, nah, I'm good, thanks. Well, thank you.
Man, Eddie really just showing off his pause scam abilities.
It's all these expert randos he's doing, you know? Oh, he knows this room very well.
Oh,
yeah.
And then, you know, look at how good I am at this expert tech, and then he skill issues space jump.
Didn't he tell you not to bully him? Didn't you just bully him?
You know, that's like the first one of the day. It's race 2, you know.
We talked about this. We actually discussed the strategy. I said that it's fine. He's probably thinking that I'm just going to give him like all the bad news bears, and then Andy's gonna be the nice one. It's like good cop, bad cop. But then, you know, sometimes the good cop just has to get his hands dirty, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I tuned into Image stream last night, and Eddie said, "Andy, please don't bully me tomorrow."
He's gonna like watch these before he dumps them on YouTube, and he's gonna be like, "Man, I really don't want this on here." It's like, I thought that'd be good. I didn't think there'd be like beer and shrimp chips and like making fun of me all game, you know?
Man, Eddie just not having a good time here. But like with where Eddie is, he's kind of committed.
Wouldn't it be better to farm the Kago here? Like thinking out loud.
I mean that Kago is pretty far away. I don't think he had enough health to
with the reserve, I think he does, but
yeah, I mean it takes a little while because you got to shoot the Kago. The little dudes pop out. All right, so Eddie deciding to put a little more juice from the reserve in. Ooh.
Oh,
and
toast, yeah.
That's a dead Samus right there.
That's a bit of a nastier seed, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably only nasty because, you know, they're good at the game. They you know, are playing aggressive. You know, once you get you know, a couple power bomb packs, super pack, missile packs, even just like a couple E-tanks and reserves, you're really not playing for hollow dots anymore.
Personally, I'm more
necessarily.
Annoyed. I'm more annoyed. Oats didn't go bottom right, so we couldn't see what that major was.
Yeah,
that's like just irritating for me right now. But
with where that was, I'm really surprised that Oats didn't. Oh my god. Oats going, come on, man, what's going on? Why'd he do that? But yeah, really surprised that Oats didn't just play the map for the reset there and instead picked to like randomly do crab hole for some reason. All right, we got a Mother Brain, another major.
I was gonna say he's getting like soul ski mad here. This is
all right.
This is what
so
I love
now, you just want to go to Big Pink basically. There's a bunch of hollows and a major there.
Yep.
From the bottom, the lower right climb room door.
Okay, really good save here for Oats too. This is good. So it gets through the 3 Musketeers.
Yeah, this is where Eddie saved and died 8,000 times in double chamber.
Sorry, not 3 Musketeers, but yeah. He's gonna run the chamber first.
Is this first match? Come on, Emmett, dude.
Did Emmett really just say that?
Yep, in all caps. Like a typical Twitch chatter.
Alright, Andy, do you mind if we devote like 2 minutes to talking to Emmett about his power rankings? And how they're a scam? Do we have that flux available?
I haven't been able to tune into the power rankings recently, so
that's all the flux I needed. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Eddie going to check this major. Ooh, nice first try crab hole.
Yeah, that was sick.
Massive. Yeah, hollow dot into a major in morph ball room. I'm pretty sure. Nice power bomb. Honestly, Eddie's really looking for a super pack for CF ammo.
Yeah.
All right. There's pretty much there are some quick hollow dots up the elevator.
I think you go, but Eddie's...
Yeah, I mean with screw attack also, it's gonna make a lot of the heated rooms safer. So like 3+1 maybe not thinking about CF ammo as much now.
Little touches there, like using the grapple to grab the super. It's nice.
Yep.
Oats is or has killed Crate here.
Oats has a date. Was that double Crate stand up for Oats so far?
No. Oh, you mean getting stand up or not?
I think Crate stood up both runs for
Oats
he did,
so far. The roof was up. Yeah, the roof was out.
Damn. I thought this guy was a world record holder, dude.
That's -3 on the power rankings, dude. TBQH. You know, I'm just gonna look at the race time room and be like, yeah, Eddie kind of tuned him up there, 2-0. But then you gotta look at the intangibles of the Crate stand up, and you're just like, wow. You know, I thought you were like East New York, but now you're like Kansas. You know, like I offended probably 5 people here with that.
All right, so
Andy's like, I need to take control of this.
There's not too much to do in Big Pink here. You're getting these hollow dots and then going top right to the LN escape heated room on the way to wave. I don't know what it's actually called.
Which room are we talking about, sorry?
The one that has all the alligators that pop out of the ground with the balls that you go down like the stairs, basically.
Chad, I wish you can see my face cam right now because I'm like...
You'll see it. Next room.
The alligators...
Yeah. The crocs that pop out of the ground.
The yapping maws?
No. That's not a yapping maw.
What, that one right there? The dragons?
Yeah. The little gators.
So the single chamber room, is that the one you're talking
single
about?
chamber.
There we go, okay.
No, they're gators.
They're dragons. They have wings. What do you mean gators?
Yeah, they're alligators.
Do you see like dragons in like, you know, I don't know, Game of Thrones? You're like, oh man, that alligator looks sick, dude. Are you Florida man? What's going on here? Like,
That's where Metroid takes place.
Southeast Florida, yeah.
Samus is trying to thwart the plans of Florida man. Okay.
God. Keep away from the bath salts, man. You know, there's just a really good and interesting Super Metroid map render race going on. We're just kind of desecrating it right now.
Yeah, it's been a tough one. Eddie and Oats both kind of struggling. Eddie has finally gotten out of the struggle bus, I think.
Yes.
You know, 4 plus 3 is a lot of health. So okay, now you have a lot of health, right? So now you're kind of trying to figure out. You're 2010. You're still kind of a ways away from ammo for Ridley, but you're not that far away, right? So now you're like, do I push hollow dots, hope we get supers, so I can go back to criteria and kill Ridley? Maybe I just, you know, play majors, hope I get charged. You have plasma already. But I don't know. This is a really awkward spot to be in.
This is a very foggy C2 because it's really hard to identify, like, okay, how am I doing in this race as well, right? So many twists and turns and so many things have gone wrong for both runners at this point, I would say. Neither probably feel good about their position, but they're probably in the back of their mind saying, yeah, the other guy has to go through it too, so it's not too bad.
Both runners definitely are feeling kind of bad. They've both taken like a handful of deaths.
Yep.
And it's really hard to be like, you know, oh, you know, Oats or, you know, other players probably also playing aggressively, maybe, you know, got hit with the same awkward situation I did. You're pretty much always just thinking, oh, Eddie must have done this perfectly. It's impossible to not think like that in a rando race. Sick high jump boots.
He doesn't look happy about him. He's like, no, I don't want to go back for that major I didn't scout. That's what I'm saying right now to himself.
Yep.
Like,
dude,
smiling.
if that's
like,
gravity,
oh, man.
If that major is gravity, I'm gonna lose my mind. I would have smoked both of these guys.
Chad, if that's gravity, I'm just gonna take my unionized smoke break right now and just be like, all right, I'm gonna have some dead air for a bit. I need to clear my head, you know, like. It was like, I feel like I have beef against both. I have beef against Oats not going towards the map, and I have bigger beef against Eddie for not checking that major. It's just, this is just what's happening right now. I'm infallible because I am a commentator. That's great.
Yep.
Yep. So Oats making his way through the big pink right now. Eddie continuing to explore the vast unknown that is Wreckship is making his way towards the map though. At least you're not gonna run into a surprise Ridley at least.
Yep.
Although like health wise you're pretty good at this point, but no charge kind of sucks. I thought you were friends of Eddie. What? I am? Question mark. Okay, that's
all right.
just...
We got.
I love how you just have to go all the way back.
Yep. Oh, you got high jump boots and turned around. Yeah. Turn around again.
It's kind of a meme at this point. Yeah, you have to. I feel like you gotta chase. Okay, so I know my Eddie. He's probably gonna maybe skip this one too. Say, yeah, this kind of sucks, but you just gotta do it. I just think of, hey, that could be charged, or one of those suits are just gonna like make me kind of crush the seat, you know?
So Eddie doesn't know where speed is yet, so I don't think that major's skippable for Eddie. Because that's all that's left here, right? And if it's speed, which we know it's not, but like in Eddie's mind, if that's speed, Eddie just has to probably come all the way back here to go get it. No shot Eddie skips that bad boy. Yeah, I can't believe Oats is getting alligatored right now, man.
Oh my god, I hate you so much right now. The little alligators. Hold on. I need this. Metroid enemies.
It's an Alcoon. We already discussed this.
I know what it's called. I'm just gonna look very closely at this. Ain't no way, brother. That is a... I'm looking at it right now. It has literal wings that's flapping. It has, like, the little spines on his tail, too. You know, like, in medieval times, you go in there and there's a dragon. It has, like, the angled scales or whatever on its tail. It's got that, too, you know?
Yeah.
It looks
Dude, maybe
like
maybe the alligators have just evolved in this time. Ooh, got the nice buffered turnaround spin jump to beat the crumble.
I mean, looking at this guy one more time, it looks like he's on trend as well, but we're not going to touch that here. He's like jacked. Look at him, dude. He's got like a 12-pack in days. You know, like that ain't daddy, brother. Like, I'm just saying.
God. Yeah, Ice Beam is probably not what Eddie wanted there, but Ice Beam is nice to have. You know, you're never coming back, but not really what Eddie wanted.
Yeah.
Dude, I personally cannot wait to see what's left door crab shafts.
I'm really excited. It's got to be good, right?
Wait.
It's got to be good.
There's not that much left.
Well,
so,
we know
like,
where speed is too.
Yeah, we know it's not speed. So it's you know,
Thinking
charge,
of the
wave,
sequence of
Varia,
rooms?
Grav, X-ray.
Yeah,
all the majors that are
thinking of
left.
the sequence of rooms, it has to. I think it's gonna be Grav, right? Like just looking at those sequence of rooms, it could be like an LMAO Varia, but I don't know what you'd rather have at this point. Like almost neither, but I think the real breadwinner at this point is like charge, right?
All right, is Oats turning around here, or is he gonna continue to the left? Oh baby, look
He's
at Oats saving
dude.
time here.
Hell yeah. $100% though, Eddie gets that major and it's like a suit, he's gonna be like, alright, I just lose.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's like, all right. He's just sitting there waiting for the Oats dot done.
And for the next 20 minutes, why isn't Oats done yet? Why isn't Oats done yet? Like...
Yep.
Yeah, there's a little peek, and we see a major there.
Oh, yep. There's the Eddie, like, the
good chance.
Disgruntled Eddie face.
Yeah, it could be Varia into a grab at GT. Now that I look at it a little bit more.
Yeah.
God, that would be, it feels bad. But without charge, like, I don't know if you're thinking GT at this point either. Like, the ammo count's a little sus.
Yeah, I mean, you got grapple. If you have Varia, it's not like the worst thing in the world. It's just slow.
I was talking about GT, Andy. Like,
oh,
you're not
yeah.
gonna take one, like
GT with supers.
No, you said grapple though.
Yeah, but with grapple, you can farm it easier.
Oh,
it's just
yeah. I was thinking more in the damage sense.
No.
Now, like, tickle.
Oh, is this the moment? I'm so excited for this.
Dude. I don't think he's excited for this.
No, he's absolutely not excited for this at all. What's it gonna be? Charge. Okay.
That's still pretty bad. Like,
it's...
that's... Yeah. Okay, so you probably have a suit there at GT. It's probably grab.
Yeah.
It's probably just mapping out the rest here. We have not found Dre yet, right?
Correct. That's all we're missing. We have Mother Brain knowledge. We have Ridley knowledge.
So it might be time to go and take care of Ridley first, and then kind of like decide what you want to do at that point.
Yeah. I don't know how many, like, you know, with just charge ice plasma, I'm not sure how many shots that is for Ridley. Only 10 supers. Like, you are 4-3, but it is still, you know, probably a little tough.
Hold on, I have this knowledge. If it's just charge ice plasma, it's 3 shots.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is. But you have 10 supers though, right? So
yeah. So that knocks off a third. So 20 shots.
Yep.
That's still a lot.
It is. It is a long fight. You have 8, 10. You have 4. What is it? 3 or 4? It's 3 and 4. Okay, so you have 7. Yeah, that's really tight. I think he still goes for it. I think Eddie's comfortable with that length for that health, but we'll see. It's still gonna be dicey though. Oh no! We got reserve. It's fine. Chill. Hold.
He's still gotta like crumble jump. All right, we're fine. God.
That's a really. Oh yeah, that's a really rough one to make too, right?
Yeah, this heat is. This has been tough. You know, the last one wasn't like super easy either, but it was like more early game, just figuring out order of operations. This one's just been kind of like confusing throughout. Yeah, Oats is definitely in a better spot for Ridley kill once he gets charge. 4+4 and 15 supers is definitely more manageable. So we know that major underneath Mother Brain that Oats is heading to, potentially. We know that's screw attack.
Was there anything that was like specifically speed blocked yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, CF.
He's CFing.
Yeah. I just saw the refill room and I said stay no more.
Yep.
Oh, that crab didn't want it. A little bit too much to the left. There we go. Oh!
Other crab was like, how dare you abuse my family like this? Ooh, come on, Ophi, you can do it.
So Eddie re-taught me how to do the flat lead jump because I forgot like what I had to do with it. And Eddie's like commentary to it. Oh, it's like I'm giving you way too much credit.
Honestly, that was a sick recovery
from
from Oats.
Sick. This thing can be. Oh, small ball though. Yeah, nice.
Oats is gonna be a little disappointed with this screw attack.
No, you look like you took that well.
X-ray, man, isn't this great? Both of our runners going for these extremely out of the way majors, and them not being Grafty or Varia. Alright, we haven't seen Meridia yet, so Meridia's probably gonna have Dragon, if I had to guess.
And before Varia is like just right here. Too easy. He's not even checking him, he's going.
Nice missile pack.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. gonna say leading the pits probably, yeah. So want to go top left or hang on the right side and hope you go low enough.
Yeah.
Have we seen toilet yet?
I
think we have,
I don't
Yeah, I think
remember.
we have is like.
Oh yeah, we saw early plasma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw be enough for logical speed. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too. Let's get through that room.
E-tank, honestly, not terrible.
Yeah,
5 plus 3 feels good when you're thinking about Ridley. Probably was hoping that was a super pack more than an E-tank, but any better than a power bomb. I feel like every time you're ammo or health hunting for Ridley, it's just always power bombs. And then when you want power bombs, it's always supers. Map rando be funny like that.
Okay, are you gonna scout the one item here at Aqua?
Yeah, not having speed yet. Not even knowing where speed is yet. This is a little spooky. All right, so the map.
That's bad.
Yep, that is bad for Eddie. Map probably speed locked. So he is double resetting. Triple. Eddie's just cycling through the files, figuring out which one is the best one to progress from.
Yeah,
okay,
Oats
so
is going back towards speed right now. Let's track that.
Getting the 20th super pack here as well. Oats is like definitely in kill Ridley territory. Yep. Once he gets charge, at least. Which he hasn't even gotten that map yet. So once he gets that map, he won't skip charge beam for 45 minutes.
Andy, do you see Oats' intensity right now? Do you really want to joke around with this man?
But yeah, this is high. This is high stress, man.
Yeah, I guess losers bracket kind of sucks for that. Like you're always like, oh yeah, if I lose, I just don't play the game anymore. That's great.
Yeah. This is going bad when Eddie's not just like a statue sitting in his chair leaning backwards.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more animation out of him. For sure.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's a safe assumption at this point that if that speed is required in through Meridia, I think.
Yeah, Oats is in a pretty good spot right now. I'm surprised Eddie didn't he knows where 2 majors are. He knew where that one next to GT was, and then there's where speed ended up being.
My assumption is that he kind of knows the risk about these, and he's probably thinking that if Oats isn't done yet, that they're probably of minimal significance. That said, he obviously doesn't know with hindsight what's going on, as we see 2 majors here, so there's a guaranteed suit. Is that a true statement? Hold on, we haven't seen Wave hold.
No, that's true.
No, it's true because we have
Wave and 2 suits.
Yeah. So it's gotta be a true one of the 2 suits, since it's probably gonna be Varia. Based on that, there's another major at GT. But yeah, he's probably thinking, well, if he's not done yet, they're probably bad. That said, if he doesn't run into speed here, he might be a little worried.
Yeah.
Which we obviously know he won't, so.
We also, Dragon wasn't in this area, so we know that the Dre map is speed locked, which is good for Oats. Oh my god, Eddie.
He's dead.
I don't think he's dead, but he's close to it. Oh my god. Whew. Yup, we got a Varia. Is this the double suit galore? No. Alright, so we Gravity. Oh my.
What?
All right, Eddie Lucky.
Yeah, he's thinking about his options now. He's probably surprised he hasn't run into speed.
Yep. But yeah, so he just knows now that he's got to either follow the Three Musketeers room to get speed, or he's got to go up to GT to get speed.
Yep.
But, like, he doesn't really care about gravity at this point. Yeah, so now this Oats not having charge problem is getting closer and closer to being bad. So we don't really know when Oats is gonna go to Bryn for that map. You know, especially with Dragon here, you know, he's gonna know where all the bosses are. So he has like less of an incentive to go to Brinstar.
Has Eddie at this point deduced that Dre has to be in Meridia?
I think so.
He's probably hoping at this
he
point
has
that
every
he
other
just go
map.
right and he doesn't have to go for the map at this point. I think his other option is go through the sand pits and just go through the pits that way, but we all know where that's going to lead.
Well, so the problem with going through a pit, we already know where left pit goes, and yeah, he can't get out of right pit.
Well, like 99% chance he's not going to be able to get up, but yeah.
Extremely unlikely.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
you're saying there's a chance. I don't know, I don't know why, but I've seen some like really weird Meridian maps lately too. Where they're just like all long hallways, so let's see if it's more the same. Oh look, everyone's favorite.
Man.
You know what? You can CF at least, you know? His chatters are probably going insane right now, like, let's go! CF, yeah! God. The 5 guys that spam that in his chat like every time are just like going wild right now. We gotta count. Chat's like saying that's the second scene. Okay. See what I'm saying? Alright, map time. And we see
there
that
it is, just to the
so
right.
yeah, we don't need speed for Dre. So Eddie
that's gonna feel really bad for Eddie when he gets this map.
Yeah, because he chose not to go right, and he looked at it for a second. He's like, nah. I feel like if Eddie just went for it there when he looked at Meridia again, like he looked at the map,
he's cooking.
Yeah, he would have won. I think easy. But now in this situation, I think it's Oats' game to lose.
He's still he doesn't have enough ammo for Mother Brain, and we don't know if he's gonna get that charge.
Yeah.
So Oats' position here is like looking okay, but it's definitely not like Oats is guaranteed winning this seed right now.
Okay, Andy, I already declared that the tough acting call of the day is gonna be the Oats is gonna win. Like, why you gotta do this to me, bro?
It's
really
definitely looking. It's looking more possible than last seed, that's for sure.
Tail whips everywhere. Has Varia, no heat damage. But you are right, though. Oats' ammo stitch right now is a real pig feels bad, though.
Yeah, he has to get through pillars here as well. He doesn't have enough ammo to CF.
Yeah.
So it's kind of awkward.
That's where the chatters are screaming again. CF! CF! Finish him! You know, like
you do have grapple, but like you don't have that much health. The grapple electricity actually does like a pretty large chunk of damage with no suits. So like it's not trivial by any means.
This farm is taking a long time though. Like
it really is.
Alright, he's just gonna go for it. So I think he's gonna do kind of a hybrid here. He's gonna damage with like ammo first, and then maybe try and get enough health drops. Does not have gravity, so can't just like screw attack cancel the slime, unfortunately. So he's gonna have to play this like in a really weird position.
Yeah, this is pretty scary.
It's not an easy fight. Cannons look okay. He has the top right one still to go, dodging it well. There we go. I think we can take 2 hits suitless at this point, if I remember.
I think Dre contact is 60.
Yeah. That's where I thought it was.
Dre tail thwap might be more.
Yes. Damage is 160 suitless, we're being told. Just don't get grab forehead.
God, dude, I just hate having to go under Dre without a suit. Is just like, it's always scary. I hate it.
It's like the tail hitbox too, right? You're like, it's like you're like kind of scooching your neck like you're a little turtle, you know? Like, yeah, don't hit me. All right, some help there. That's nice.
God, dude.
A lot of missiles.
I just cringe every time.
Yeah, just pump a bunch of missiles. Maybe try going for grapple too, but I think that's risky too. I think 4 and 4. Keep doing what you're doing.
I think he's gonna go for the. Oh no.
No. He was thinking about power bombing and then dropping, but I think he wants to.
Yeah.
Oh, UWJ coming up. Let's go. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh. Nice.
Hitbox fans are smiling. All right, Dre dead.
Lunix...
Honestly, really nice fight from Oats.
Andy.
Yeah.
That's where Lunix just comes in with the keyboard and says, "You think that's impressive?"
You think that's impressive? Check out my 280 APM.
Yeah. Yeah, really sick fight from Oats. That is not an easy fight under these conditions to do. So that's really well done by Oats.
Yeah, he should be fine getting out of here. So yeah, Oats is just like, Oats just needs a little bit of ammo. This is like a really awkward spot to be in this late.
At this point, Eddie's making the play for BT, right? Or sorry, GT? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And no speed. Honestly, this is really surprising. He skipped the criteria major, which was speed. And he's just gonna get gravity here, and then with the skip, he might just be like, okay, well, I gotta just hope that Dre is to the right of Ghidorah room, and
he doesn't have. I don't think he has another play. I think he just goes for it.
Typical Lucker Eddie.
Yes, we're going the distance on the sea. We're getting into the hour mark here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gravity. Yeah, there's the look of. I don't
maybe
like that.
Maybe Eddie just doesn't remember that there's a major in criteria. Maybe that's why he skipped it, because he might have been expecting speed there. See, he definitely, you know, it's not too often where Eddie gives off a confused face when he when he pulls a major, right? So yeah, maybe he just missed that the major's there entirely. You can microwave GT, but it doesn't really do anything differently.
Alright.
So yeah, Oats definitely has enough ammo for Ridley. He can... This Ridley fight should be not I mean, it's not good, but it's not too bad.
Gentle reminder, he doesn't have Varia.
Yeah, but like 4 plus 4 is a lot.
It's the powerbomb timings I'm worried about. Like,
Yeah.
I agree with you on ammo. Like, it's a cinch. Like, it's a no-brainer. But 4 and 4, waiting on powerbombs is going to be hell.
Is
Especially
he...
with Ridley swoops now.
If he just goes to Bryn here, right off the bat, and pulls his charge, he might still be okay. Eddie...
He's looking. Did he just save? Let's see if he goes for the save. He's not, but he's going towards Bryn. Okay, he's gonna go chase Bryn. All right. So I don't know. This is really close.
This is good for Oats. Yeah, this is a really close race now.
This is really close.
Because getting, you know, he's gonna go for the map.
Eddie going. Oh, he's gonna spark across because it's. Oh, he has like grappling hooks. Okay, he's gonna go right first. That's what we want to do. Kind of weird to go this way when the map is like just down right.
Yeah. He's gonna see that and be like, okay, bail.
Yeah, I think that's an obvious call to go down right.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, now he's feeling like he made the god call here, because like this is probably the worst room sequence when chasing a map. But if he pauses, he'll see that it's probably not going to lead to it. We'll see. Let's see what he does here. Eddie is making the way to Meridia. He's going to save and go into Meridia here. It's pretty all in from Eddie, but it is going to pay off. Yeah, I don't know, Andy. I don't feel so good.
Yeah, I don't feel so good anymore either.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, right? Like, I think this, yeah. Yeah, it could be Jover at this point, dude.
That's one.
Hold. We got snail clip delaying here.
There we go.
Snail clip
Right,
delay.
here's a save. Man.
Okay, hold on. This is huge. This is the seed. What do we do? He's going.
If Eddie goes down right pit to play the map without speed, oh my god.
Did he
All
save?
right. Oh, yes. There's a save right before Meridia.
Okay, so
wait, he's going down left pit. Is he just trying to find items?
Yeah, he's just trying to find speed at this point. He's trying to suss it out. He's lost in sauce, Andy. I'm telling you. He doesn't. This is like hindsight, like 2000. But it's hilarious to me that you could just go right and just be done with the seed. Like
Yeah.
I get it. I get what he's thinking, but I feel like if you're already getting committed to just checking pits for items, you might as well check that right side. But
yeah, Oats needs ammo or charge. He's not even like, he needs 1 missile pack and 2 supers for Mother Brain. So like he's not even that close.
But here we go. Right side for Eddie. This is huge. This is the end of the seed for him.
Wow. Yeah, Oats not just playing the Bryn map is an extremely bad decision.
Reaction time hold. Oh, there it is. The Eddie-gasm. He's ready to go. What?
Eddie's.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. That is fantastic.
Meanwhile, Oats is yelling at his screen, and
yeah,
he stopped chewing his gum. So I don't know. I think you'll get the interview.
Oh man. Yeah, this is really like just not. Is Oats like, still not going to the map, bro?
Yeah, I know.
I just don't understand.
This is like one of the wildest races I've ever seen.
He's like, fine, I'll go down to the map. He's gonna get the map and charge and probably yell some expletives into the the camera.
This is oh, he opens the door too, just for flavor. You know, I feel for him though. Like this is the kind of thing that happens, right? In 1v1 is you get into that situation where things just aren't going right? And it just gets frustrating. Yeah, he's gonna see the major right there. He's gonna say, of course.
Oh man.
He's gonna get charged, and then like a minute later, like Eddie's gonna dot down. He's gonna be like, "Why, dude?" Like if he only went for this, I think like he's got a real nice shot of still taking this game through. But
Yeah.
yeah, of course, Star's being wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can read his lips perfectly.
Yep.
And that's the PG version. God. Oh, he's okay. It's just annoying.
Yeah. I think Oats is like over it.
Yeah, I think so. Yo, do you think they just do like a Bud Light exclusive, you know, that Twitch collab thing first, and then they come in here for an interview? They're like, this is YouTube exclusive, like.
Yeah, Eddie did just scroll to the major left in criteria and then turn the map off. So maybe Eddie finally saw where Speed Booster was. Eddie? Alright.
Like, I hope someone has like Gatorade on standby for both these guys after this, because like, Lord knows they need it right now. This one is just a marathon of pain.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too often that map randos take over an hour for the top tier runners. So, you know, anytime you see a time like this, you know that, you know, neither runner has really had a great time with this seed.
I had a great time. I don't know about you.
I also had a great time. Right, Oat's gonna get this nice refill at the ship to prep for Ridley kill. Should be a pretty standard Ridley fight for Oats. But yeah, Oat's definitely not feeling great. He knows he wasted a ton of time in Brinstar. Alright, Eddie here with a ton of extra health. Varia Gravity. Should be a pretty cakewalk Mother Brain here. Yeah,
why see how intensity is with his hitbox right now too, right?
Oh,
You can see
yeah.
his hands, his arms.
Yep. Ooh, oh. Yeah, why get speed and criteria when you can get it post MB2? You know, it's that easy.
So we need to talk to him about that. That's, I think, the main talking point is, okay, did you forget about it, or was this just like a risk play?
Yeah.
And, obviously, we're just gonna tag team them both on charge, because that was hilarious. Both of them, actually.
Yep.
Can you ask if Oats why he hates map stations? I think at this point it doesn't matter. I think even if he went to it first, he's still a little behind here because this fight is a little dicey.
Ooh, I think Oats getting that tail whip. Yeah, I think he's dead. He might if he pauses.
No, I think he's just died.
Oh,
okay, that was super close.
Ooh,
okay, yeah.
that was like almost
like
to the frame.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Oh, like I'm pretty sure Oats thought he was dead after that tail whip.
Yeah.
Like you could see him shaking his head.
I thought he was dead, man. Like that.
But yeah, that was real. That was really sick. Unfortunately, Eddie's about to finish.
It's kind of a walk to get back to Mother Brain from here too, huh?
Yep. It's a pretty long trek.
Eddie almost through.
Yep. Eddie lost?
Did you lose?
The rarely seen lava morph path.
A lot of people don't know that those blocks can be destroyed.
Yeah.
Alright, but yeah, we have Eddie finishing off here. With a time of 109.48, is going to take first on his second match and is going to kind of give a sweep arena to the Oatster here.
Yeah, GG's to Eddie, making top 4.
Yeah.
You know, the poster child of map rando. You know, it would have been pretty disappointing if the rando god himself, Eddie, didn't make top 4.
I would leave town. Like, I would just be done with Twitch at that point. I'm like, nah, man, I'm out of here.
All right, and we have Eddie and Oats joining us post-race. GG's, gents.
Thank you. What's
GG's.
up? That was a kind of a rough set of seeds there. Both for extremely different reasons. So let's see. Going back to game 1. Eddie choosing to just ignore the 8 majors that were connected to Mount Everest and going to get his first power bomb instead was probably the decider.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I also thought it was interesting, but you know, it ended up paying off. And then game 2. This was interesting for both of you. So Eddie, question for you: that Bryn map. How come you didn't just go check that major before resetting?
Bryn map.
Yeah, the bottom of Crab Shaft. You saw the majors and you were just like, I'm just gonna reset.
Oh, I guess I could have peeked it, but we had, I think at the time I had ice and nothing else, just ice, right? I had exactly ice. I don't think I even.
Yeah, I don't think you had spring yet.
Yeah, it's pretty slow. So I kind of figured there's a decent chance I can just come back here and clean it up or something like that. Because I can't keep it, right? Well, I mean, I guess I could keep it, but it's not going to be like grab or high jump, probably, just because of how... I mean, I guess it could technically be, but yeah, I thought it was going to be slow to check because it was ice, no high jump. I would have to freeze a few crabs and stuff like that. I thought it was like, whatever, I'll just ignore it for now. Because I knew there's almost a really, really high chance I can't keep it anyway. But I guess I could peek it, but I don't know, I just chose not to.
Yeah, and then Oats... So this race was like super back and forth. You both picked like really, really rough routes where you're like both dying to heated rooms a lot. Eddie just had space jump issues and double chamber like 3 different times. But Oats going to Brinstar probably like 35 minutes later than Eddie and just was allergic to the map.
Yeah, at that point, well, at that point, I need either one more super missile or I just go down and I don't even know how the map connects. So, I mean, obviously in hindsight, it's crab shaft up, you know, or well, down, and then if you do that early, you can't get out. And then basically, I should have probably just played an ammo seed, but then I just went for every single major, but yeah, it was just rough. And then dying to speed booster early. Bad escape on the 3 musketeers. And then at that point, I'm essentially just checked out and it's like whatever. So I'm just kind of running around, you know, aimlessly.
Yeah, it was tough. You guys were really close. Eddie like stumbled into Meridia early and then saw that the map was speed locked and just bailed. When Dragon was like 2 rooms away, it turned out, which is really funny. Eddie, you have to make that into like an animated emote. your reaction to that Dragon was classic.
I could not believe that.
Yeah, did you just like not see the criteria major?
Yeah, I mean, I saw
or
it
like,
yeah, I saw it at the beginning of the game, and after I finished, I did tune into the restream, hearing Solsky or one of you two going like, "Yeah, why did Eddie not grab that major?" It's like, did he just choose not to do it? Nah, bro. I wanted to kill GT and get that major instead of that major directly above me. Yeah, it's far away. You have to scroll up, right? So I forgot about it.
yeah.
I thought,
Oats was really close to escaping with that speed early, and just like without, with speed at that point and no high jump, just kind of like messed up one of the jumps going up the Three Musketeer stairs.
Probably should have just turned speed off at that point. It just, yeah.
But yeah, this was a rough seed. It was like it would have been really, if you had just beelined the map and gotten charged and escaped, it would have been really, really close. But I don't know if you pull it off there. Eddie also like wasted time instead of just going straight left in Meridia. He like went down left pit to like try and pull some items. I don't know what you were looking for down there.
well,
But
I basically thought the reason I even went to GT in the first place, right, is because at this point I hundoed I cleared everything in the entire world, right? So I thought for sure that in my head I'm thinking speed is in Meridia and I have to blind check it, right? Because I knew I couldn't get to the map because of the speed locks.
yeah,
So when I saw Dre, I was like extra like shocked because I thought Dre was guarding speed, if that makes sense.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I seriously thought there's a good chance the moment I got grabbed, I could just snail clip and get speed in the aqueduct. Because like I was like, it's got to be like here somewhere, right? That's why I went on the left pit too. I just assumed that speed's gonna be there. It's amazing that Dre just happened to be 2 rooms right of where I needed to go. So.
But yeah, it was a really solid set of 2 races from you guys. Oh man, we got a really sick freeze frame on Eddie's stream right now.
My reaction when I see speed.
But yeah, Eddie 2-0 today, going on to face Aussie in losers semis. How you feel about that matchup, Eddie?
Aussie was just unbeatable for a little bit. Okay, so he was unbeatable at the very beginning, and then he looked pretty vulnerable for a little bit, and then he started looking unbeatable again. But then he started, now he's actually under 3,000, so I think he might actually be a human being, and I think I can get him. I can get him. So
Perfect.
I'm confident.
Yeah, Oats, unfortunately, this is the end of the line for our main character this tournament.
That's right. GG.
Main
And,
character?
yeah, it was
What?
fun.
Yeah,
It's a
dude,
joke,
find me somebody who wasn't rooting for good old Oathy to take this tournament. All right.
It's all good.
Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
No response. Okay.
Oh,
Huh?
what?
What?
You said find. No, you said find me one guy that wasn't rooting for Oats. I said Eddie.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that was a little bit
Yeah,
delayed.
none of
You
us
confused
understood
us.
that, so yeah, you confused us, man.
But yeah, any final words, Oats?
No, just good luck to the remainder of the players, and yeah, GG.
Yeah, GG Oats. It was an anticipated matchup. I was pretty excited to play you, so I was nervous. I think I would have been happy either way. Obviously, I would have been a little salty if I lost, but I would have been happy either way because, you getting into map rando, I feel like kind of brought a lot of attention to rando in general, which I think was always, obviously Solsty, Andy, you guys come from Link to the Past and stuff like that, right? So rando there is like absolutely huge. But SM rando, I feel like has always been kind of niche, but I feel like now it's kind of growing a little bit more, right? So I think thanks to everyone that's kind of been playing and all the community that's been doing this, it's exciting to see everyone just kind of get out there and race and see the popularity grow.
Yeah, for sure. It was fun to kind of like put the SM racing community on the map with our 8 million map rando races every afternoon. Do you remember we were actually reminiscing? We were like, remember when Oats like wasn't racing yet, and we were like, oh man, Oats is gonna be so trash at this when he starts racing with us, and then he smoked like the first 5 races. Oh man,
It's all downhill from there. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I was like furiously typing to Annie, like, how is this guy winning all 3?
Yo, he really was.
Lobbies of 20 people, Aussie's in the game too, and Oats is just winning first every single time. What's going on?
By like 10 minutes too. Like like the first couple races like weren't even close. And Oats was just like, oh dude, it's just that easy.
I've been grinding random for the last 6 months, and I just put it in the garbage can. What's going on?
But yeah, both you guys are great. Putting on a good show for us today. Yeah, GG's Eddie, good luck. And like, you know, it's not a cakewalk from here. Aussie is no joke. Nevdi and Zeb in winners finals later tonight. Pretty much anybody can take it from here.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, GG's guys. Be sure to follow our wonderful runners, Eddie and Oatsngoats. You know, tracker, the commentators. You know, I guess you can go follow Solsky if you want.
I wouldn't advise it. No.
Yeah, you wanna close this out, Solsky?
I gotta say the line. See you next mission.